Calling all content creators, Honkai Starbucks players, theory crafters, guide makers, we are playing Honkai Starbucks. Hope this message reaches you from all the way across the war zone, right? Are you sick and tired of zero cycling memory of chaos? Are you sick and tired of, oh my god, I could zero cycle this with my E6 S5 Aircraft, no sustain, blah blah? Well, how about a challenge for you today, which is, I challenge you to zero cycle Apocalyptic Shadows. Subscribe! Hey guys, MrPokke here, back with another video, and today we are gonna be doing something very special because this is me from the future, in the past, whatever it is. We are gonna be taking a look at the situation of the brand new Apocalyptic Shadows. You guys have probably seen the Pokke AI, Pokebot, doing a super Jingyuan as well as the Feixiao clear on the brand new Apocalyptic Shadows with my AI reaction. This time I'm actually back, thank the heavens that I actually managed to get back on one day off. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and play myself for reals this time, but at the same time when I'm recording this video right now, I also want to challenge you guys on YouTube to do something if you guys are interested, which is gonna be actually doing a zero cycle for Apocalyptic Shadows, right? So without further ado, let's get into today's content. Alright, so first of all, what the hell is a zero cycle for Apocalyptic Shadows? So as you guys would have known by now, the scoring system for Apocalyptic Shadows, it is essentially determined by the remaining action value you have on your bar. So bosses defeats gives you 2000 points, and then every single one action value that you clear earlier is going to be equivalent to 1 point. So theoretically, the absolute fastest, or rather the highest amount of points you're going to be getting from Apocalyptic Shadows is going to be a full 4000 points. What we do know from a zero cycle in Memory of Chaos is that a single cycle for the first wave as well as the second wave is equivalent to 150 action values. Technically speaking, as long as you clear the content within 150 action values, that would be, in my opinion, considered as a zero cycle. We don't really have a proper definition for zero cycling Apocalyptic Shadows yet, so I figured why not just start the ball rolling and maybe we can see some pretty crazy challenges in the future, right? So in my definition, a zero cycle essentially translates to you defeating this stage within 3850 points. So let's just go take a look at what we have cooking over here. I am going to be going for the E2 Feixiao team featuring Bubin, Bronya as well as March 7th. And then for the Sunday side, I'm, what better credit to feature than with Rappa, right? So we're going to be going out with the Rappa, Rame, Silver Wolf, and Harmony MC. I'm going to be going for the Turn of Luck buff, which is going to be ignore 50% of all type res, as well as the Break effect buff, which gives us 5 energy whenever we break a weakness target, right? So, yep, that's pretty much it, and we are just gonna go. So, first half, we're gonna have a very standard opening. It's just gonna be March 7th, Bubin into Feixiao, and then we just go from there, right? Alright, so Kava always begins with this. We are gonna 100% take some damage, so it is what it is. Luckily for us, we actually got quite a lot of hits from both Robin as well as March 7th, so we should be able to get the energy required to begin, right? Because of March 7th's inherent talent, we are gonna be able to get a little bit of energy at the start of the turn, which means we can instantly open up with an ultimate, deal some toughness bar damage to the red guy, and then we can buy Shifu afterwards, which means we get a little bit more energy efficiency. Alright, for this specific juncture, I really need my E1 Bronya to work. If she doesn't work, then one bomb. Alright, one bomb with this. Mihoyo, fix the damn okay, anyways, yep, I guess E1 Bronya just refuses to work, so I can't really do anything about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop off a basic attack. This is gonna lead to a couple of follow-ups from both Bronya, March 7 as well as herself. We are gonna immediately follow this up with a ultimate, because this should be able to kill with the all-type rest pen. Fantastic, I think. Okay, not quite enough, but this is definitely 100% able to kill. So we're gonna get rid of this, transferring the toughness bar damage to Kafka a little bit, and then we're gonna get extra turn from Bubin. Going forward, Feixiao is just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm pretty sure we can quite easily get rid of this over here. Very nice. Bronya unfortunately is running out of skill points because bro just refused to give me skill at the start. So it is what it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this. March 7 will do this into an ultimate. And when Feixiao goes up, we are gonna be able to get the maximum energy involved. to pop Kafka right here. Yep. Oh, okay. Actually, technically... Oh, that is just really, really fucking ridiculously unfortunate. Oh, that's not too good. Okay, grand scheme of things doesn't matter that much. Grand scheme of things doesn't matter that much. We'll get a full energy here. Feixiao will insta-kill everyone. So this is just going to be instantly taking out Kafka very, very easily. I want to instantly open up with a Bronya ultimate for the Danzan's action value. And I want to get rid of the dinosaur as fast as humanly possible, which is going to be right here. Dinosaur, I think I can actually just get rid of him with the Feixiao ultimate. Not gonna lie. Just take a look here. Oh yeah, absolutely. So Feixiao just one-shots this. Dinosaur goes down. I do need Mark 7 to deal a lot of Taskmaflower damage to this other dinosaur because Bro takes extremely high amounts of reduced damage unless it is weakness broken, right? So it is what it is. We'll pop this open. Bronya goes for it. A little bit lagging here, but it's still fine. We're gonna pop this. Bringing up Feixiao. Speed tuning looks fine. Feixiao, Bronya, Feixiao. So this is gonna break for sure. Dinosaur is pretty much gonna die here after March 7 follows up. Very nicely down here. And we're just gonna have to go for it. Hopefully we don't die. Ooh, okay. Yep, looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. 1852. So this will give us the break. Giving us the ultimate. Feixiao cleans up from here. That is gonna be 0 cycle on our very, very first try. Despite the skill point inefficiency that we got, Bronya just refusing to give us a single goddamn skill point. So, yep, there is gonna be a 0 cycle on our very, very first try. By my definition, anyway, within 150 action value. So that is essentially what I mean by this. Very, very clean. But I do believe that Kafka side is just a lot easier compared to Sunday. And we are just going to take a look if we are able to 0 cycle this. Because first of all, this is not a E2 S1 Rappa or whatever. This is just a very readable E0. Alright, so standard opening, we start with Harmony Trailblazer Rame into a, oh my god, into a Rappa. So that we can get the additional little bit of energy, breaking the target, so we can get the start for our ultimate instant in turn 1, right? So for Sunday's mechanics specifically, essentially is if you break any of these, it will also apply the same toughness damage to Sunday himself. Also, it will implant the weakness of this thingy to every single one of the goons here. So if we were to break a Zero Wolf here, Quantum will be applied to Sunday and every single one of those goons. So the same thing can also be applied for our Harmony Trailblazer and Imaginary, all that kind of stuff. I'll instantly do a basic into a Rame ultimate because we are running tons on Rame. And afterwards, we are going to be popping off with a skill. Taking our ultimate first, I want to first break all of our targets. And then we get our ultimate right here. This will give us the highest value from the Danzan's Dance. Get a Star Rail. Quite literal Star Rail. It's basically 2 toughness bar damage. And now we'll open up with Rappa's ultimate when everybody is broken. So this is just gonna do boom, boom. Alright, cool, chilling. And now we're just gonna do silver things, right? So now that everybody is weakness broken, you want to focus on the boss himself. So now that this is the case, I will be using my skill so that it can implant ice weakness as well as the fact that it will deal more toughness bar damage, right? So we're gonna do this into this, and it does overflow, so don't worry about the ultimate not dealing enough if there's only a little bit left. If everybody's weakness broken, there's also another toughness bar damage, so that's very, very nice. We are gonna be able to recover everybody from here, but the weakness does stay, so it doesn't matter that much. Rame is just gonna base attack here just to deal a little bit more. And now Harmony MC can just pretty much go all in. Now, essentially, because we already broke the targets, we can just go all in. Alright, so just go all in. Focus on the main boss. And then just boom, boom, boom. Very nice. Now, in the ideal world, you want to leave one of the mobs here at very little quantum weakness. Because you can see that if we were to attack Sunday directly, it doesn't deal as much toughness bar damage. Whereas if we were to attack a goon, and if the goon dies, it will deal more toughness bar damage. This allows us to instantly break Sunday and bring us up with all of our energy, all of our ultimate, all that. So very lucky for us, we actually do have one guy over here. So we're just gonna do this. Instantly popping off the ultimate. We are gonna be casting a Ego 4-piece just for a little bit more action value. And we'll just pop everything. 40,000 suns, right? Just 40,000 suns. So this is gonna be 1 AV, and then afterwards this is gonna give us another AV. So this is effectively 0 AV wasted. Ideal roll, your Rappa probably wants to be 0 here. So maybe we save Harmony MC for after this turn. But hopefully this just straight up just kills. Ooh, 6%. Never mind. Harmony MC should be able to kill here because this is already implanted with Silver Wolf's defense down from the ultimate. So this should definitely kill here. Yep. And now we go to the final phase. Oh my god. This scene, it never gets old. It actually never gets old. It legit just never gets old. It's just so nice. Genuinely. Alright, same things over here. We'll chill. Let Silver Wolf deal with the goons at the side first, right? We'll let Silver Wolf deal with the goons at the side. So that we can go ahead. If we do the boss directly, there's a chance that she might not implant Quantum, then it will not deal any toughness bar damage, which is completely wasted, right? Rame have the skill here, no choice. And then Rappa at this point, we can in fact pop over our ultimate so that we will get 2 turns of the thingy, right? We'll have 2 turns here. So I want to break this guy at the side so that we can get the highest possible toughness bar damage, and weakness implant is going to be applied here. So we do have the imaginary toughness bar. So that being established, we're going to hit this guy over here so that this guy at the side will also be weakness broken later on. Alright, so you can see. You can't really see, but it will get weakness broken later on, right? Fantastic. Oh my god, wait. The guy was like 1 toughness bar away. This game just trolling me. Alright, you know what? I'll go fuck myself. Okay, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. We'll just go ahead and do this so that when we do get a break here, hopefully this bounce breaks, right? There's no way this bounce just doesn't break. Okay, fantastic. Yep, that's the best. Get a DDD, bring it up forward. Silver Wolf, if we see, you can see, if we do a basic here, we do a lot more toughness bar instead of the boss itself. So we will do a basic. Hopefully, to get. Yep, this is pretty much it. Pop an ultimate. So for the ultimate, you can see that the toughness bar, if you were to apply to the boss, it will be more. It will actually be more. So we actually do want to apply this, as well as the fact that we do get the defense down applied. Right? So we at least want to have 1 toughness bar here for the defense down and all that. So we're just going to apply over here. And keep in mind, once we get the pom-pom, when we break one of the servants, we are able to get the star rail, right? So we want to kind of stack them on. We'll just go ahead and do this guy in the middle, because this guy will definitely break. Pom-pom arrives. Okay, there's a little bit of excess, but it should be completely fine. That's going to be 2 toughness bar. Fantastic. Alright. At this point, we just kind of want to just chill. Just basic. Rame can't really do anything at this point. We just chill. Okay. Harmony MC, hopefully, it breaks the guy at the side. If it doesn't, it will be kind of bad. Okay, fantastic. It broke 1. That's exactly what I want. Yep. That's completely fine. We're going to take a little bit of damage here, but we do have the shield here, which shields us from a lot of damage here. So that's completely being shilling. Alright. Now it's going to be around the time we're going to get this over and done with. Right? So once we break this, it will deal more. Getting enough for the ultimate here. Let me see if this is going to be more. This should be more, so we're just going to go ahead and apply this. I think the debuff got cleansed. Yeah, the debuff got cleansed. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. Pop this open. Bring forward our Rappa. Fantastic. And we should be able to get the clear right here. After Rappa goes, if it doesn't break, then Silver is going to get a clear 100%, right? So he's going to get this. Summon this. Get the extra turn. Pop. I think at this point the boss is going to be weakness broken, right? Yeah, the boss is gonna be weakness broken for sure. Yep. So we do get the weakness break over here. Then we'll get a double DDD from both Rame and Harmony MC. And yep, Wolf is on Eagle 4-piece, so she's gonna be at 0 action value. Hopefully our Rappa can go up. Ooh, not quite enough for our Rappa, unfortunately. So it is what it is. So we're just gonna go for it. Rame is just gonna go for it. And Harmony MC is gonna go for it. And wrap out end here, right? Unfortunately, we couldn't really quite get it within 250. It is what it is. So this is gonna pop, and I think this is gonna be it. $2.5 million. There it is. Right. So that is gonna be my quote-unquote 0 cycle attempt for Apocalyptic Shadow's first half success, second half not quite. If you guys can find a way to, you know, get a 0 cycle on Apoc Shadows, feel free to post on YouTube or join on Discord, alright, and if Shadow runs with the team. I think this is a pretty interesting way to go about the endgame content instead of the brain rot 0 cycle in Memory of Chaos, which frankly speaking is a little bit overdone at this point. And I do believe that 0 cycling in Apoc Shadows, by this definition of clearing an 150 action value, is a lot more difficult than 0 cycling in Memory of Chaos. Because it is a lot more strict, the bosses are a lot tankier, you need really good speed gears on your units because every single action value counts. So, not for the faint of heart. This is basically the more extreme version of a 0 cycle, right? So that is gonna be my attempt, first try, genuinely. Disclaimer, my teams are by no means relatable, right? This is by no means a relatable team. I just figure out like something to kind of challenge ourselves a little bit. If you guys are interested in doing a 0 cycle for Apocalyptic Shadows within 150 action values, I do have multiple Eidolons. I try my best to not use any of my E6. So E6 Electron, E6 Firefly, I just didn't use them. Keeping things as relatable as I possibly can with my account, right? Definitely not relatable. Don't take this as a measurement. If you can't do this, you suck ass. Nope, this is not the point of a 0 cycle, and if anyone thinks that a 0 cycle is a justification of you're a better gamer, they can go fuck themselves, right? This is just me having fun, and if you guys can do it, happy for you. If you guys can't, that's completely fine, and yeah, just it is what it is. My Feixiao is gonna be on running attack boots instead of speed boots. The reason why is because just now, I'm not sure if you guys have seen, when Bronya skilled my Feixiao, because we do have the E2 Bronya over here, the 30% speed buff, as well as the fact that we do have a Robin's 16% speed buff, allows us to put our Feixiao in a very nice speed tuning where it's just essentially 4 action value above Bronya herself, right? That's why I ran her with the attack boots, which also allow our ultimate to deal a lot more damage as well as our follow-up. So this is gonna be my Feixiao build. Full almost maxed out tracers, except for the basic E2 S1 on 4-piece Quantum and 2-piece Valerius. Or is it 2-piece Durant? The reason why we're not running 4-piece Valerius is because I simply don't have good Valerius gears, right? My 4-piece Quantum has been with me since day one, and this is quote-unquote my best DPS 4-piece. Alright, if you have a 4-piece Valerius, you're probably going to do a little bit more damage than me, but it is what it is. So this will be my Feixiao build. Babin, 131 speed, a little bit higher speed on Babin this time because I do want her to get the ultimate as soon as humanly possible, so we can save a little bit of action value. 2+2 attack, not really too much to be talking about here. I was in fact using my attack percentage rope and physical damage sphere because what I've come to found that with your, you know, E2 Babin, this additional energy does allow us to get the energy required for our very first wave. And you guys can see from footage just now, we just nice with Feixiao's very last ultimate, we got the ultimate, right? So, very tight timing. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to do this unless you got this E2. So if you don't have the E2, feel free to go ahead and use your energy regeneration, right? So it's going to be 4.4k attack with physical damage sphere, E2, S1 Babin. And this is going to be Bronya, 147 speed, 161 crit damage, running the 39% effect rest. Dance, 4-piece Ego and 2-piece Broken Kill. Pretty standard for an endgame Bronya. One particular thing to note is that this E4 Bronya actually worked so well for us because of the fact that they are weak to wind, which allows us to trigger not only our follow-up attacks but also deal more toughness bar damage. Dinosaur was 1 hit away, and because of Bronya's additional follow-up, it actually allows us to break him. So this Bronya was very crucial. And yep, so that's Bronya. And finally, my March 7 is going to be 127 speed with 77 crit rate and 235 crit damage. E6 S1 on Topaz Signature Lycon. Tracers almost fully maxed out. I probably should max this out. Yeah, I probably should max this out a little bit. Yeah, I'll max this out a little bit eventually, because I found myself using March 7 quite frequently over Topaz genuinely, right? Then this is gonna be a rainbow 2-piece, just essentially the best crit gears I have. 5-piece crit, 3-piece crit over here, then this is gonna be a 5 roll and 4 roll, right? So slightly unrelatable, but basically my best relics that I have for March 7 on rainbow, 2-piece Rutilant and 2+2 rainbow and musketeer, right? So that's gonna be for my team 1. Then my team 2 is gonna be Rappa. This is my standard Rappa build, nothing too crazy. Break effect roll, 4-piece cavalry, 2-piece Calpagini, exactly the same as I did for my 0 cycle, so not too much to talk about here. Rame as usual, gonna be running the slow Rame, nothing too crazy as usual. I am, however, running the Duns because action value is a lot more important in this game mode, right? Which is why every single one of my supports, they are gonna be on Duns. Yep, this is 3 copies of S5 Duns. Absolutely fucking diabolical. Anyways, Silver Wolf. Now, the reason why I decided to run Silver Wolf is because she's unironically really good in Apocalyptic Shadows, because she does tremendous single target toughness bar damage, especially if some people could even consider running this buff over here, weakness break efficiency by 25% when dealing ultimate damage. This honestly works very well with Silver Wolf, and if you were to use like, for example, Silver Wolf, Jiao Qiu, and Akron, that would be a very ideal buff for that team, right? But I don't want to use my E6 Akron, that's why I went ahead with this team instead. So Silver Wolf is going to be 1-6 speed with the tutorial light code, because the energy regeneration was a lot more important. I don't really care about resolution. I really wanted the energy regeneration so that we can get ultimate as soon as humanly possible. Tracers more or less maxed out. Red is going to be a 4-piece Eagle, 2-piece One Way, and this is going to be an E2 Silver Wolf. But frankly speaking, this honestly did absolutely nothing. This is the only one that was very important for us to get the ultimate as frequently as possible, right? And finally, Harmony Trailblazer, 161 speed, 123 break effect on your energy regeneration roll. Very standard, not too crazy over here. I should probably max out my tracers a little bit eventually, but so far I didn't really run into any issues with Trailblazer's energy. That's why I didn't really run this, right? But yeah, I'll max this out eventually one day. 4-piece Watchmaker, 2-piece Calpagini, exactly the same. So that will pretty much be it for my setup in my Apocalyptic Shadows run, right? So yep, with that, we have come to the end of my very first Can You Zero Cycle Apocalyptic Shadows? Or should I call this, I challenge you to 0 cycle Apocalyptic Shadows. I'll think of a title, but yeah, glad to be back for one day. I'm gonna be gone again, most likely by the time this video goes up. So next time I see you guys will definitely be roughly the 16th of November. This is like my last few days where I have like a 1 day off before I really go on my mission, right? So yeah, word of the day is gonna be challenge. Join Twitch, join YouTube, join Discord, join Twitter. All the best for Gacha Pools. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.